Alright, sorry about that, folks. Struggling a little bit here tonight with controls. You want an EOL? Alright. Mr. Hunter Wellman has asked for an EOL to start this one. I think he might have had a little dust up and during the heat race. But here we are, 50 laps. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Looks like we are having a little bit of streaming issue tonight. I hope that straightens up. Sorry for that, folks. Hey Dan, how you doing tonight, buddy? Green flag is in the air for the number 18 of Larson Parker. They're all going to set sail down off into turn number 1. Devin Smith making quick. Devin Smith making quick work getting up into second place. Devin put on a great battle last week. We'll see what he's cut for tonight. Hunter Willman out of this one early on. Must have had some problems in that number 64 machine. Dean Qualley unable to make the race again for a second night. And this night, it sounds like the 18 car had some issues with his motor, and Dean gave him his motor. So the 18 was able to continue. Dean Qualley leaving his on the trailer tonight after pulling that motor out. Looks like this stream is going to be a little choppy tonight. Sorry about that, folks. My numbers are bouncing around. Something has to be running in the background on my computer or stealing the internet. Machine is on rails. Devin Smith about a second and a half back. And then you got Tom Queering and Logan McNitt right on his back bumper. Getting those left side tires off the track, getting every little inch he can. stretch that lead out just a little bit every lap. Devin Smith, Tom Curran. I'm not sure what happened to Logan McNitt. Let's take a quick look. Logan just gets loose coming out of turn 4. Closest battle on the track right now is between Mr. Devin Smith and Tom Curran in that 46. Tom missed last week's race as well, but he's back again this week. Oh, caution is out. Not quite sure what happened there. Pace car was already out by that point. Something happened with Larson Parker. Larson Parker loops it coming out of turn number 4. Handing the lead over to Mr. Devin Smith. That's going to shake things up with about halfway to go in this one. Bunched back up. Larson Parker on the inside. Tom Curran on the outside. Green flag is in the air. Lap 20. Tom gets a good run on that outside. On the restart, they're going to be side by side as they exit turn number 2. Still side by side. Here comes Larson Parker. Now going to challenge Tom Curran for second. Oh, contact is made. That caution really helped Logan McNitt get bunched back up with the field. Larson Parker now going to set his sights on that 95 of Mr. Devin Smith. Lap 23. Larson Parker's going to take that point back over again. To the finish on this one. Larson Parker able to regain his lead. Pretty much right back to the running order we were before the caution came out. Larson Parker, Devin Smith, Tom Curran, and Logan McNitt. Larson Parker running nice and smooth lines. Devin Smith trying to do everything he can to catch up to him. It's not looking good. Jump on board with that number 18 machine. Logan McNitt talking about how he's knocking the wall down. Trying to make that track surface a little bit wider. Don't think that's going to work out too well for him. Larson Parker got 15 laps to go when we cross the stripe. Got to be nice and smooth. Logan McNitt has crashed again. Looks like he's spun coming out of turn number 4 for the second time. Got his car fired and back under control. No cautions out at this time. We're gonna have 10 laps to go when we come to the stripe. Larson Parker leading the majority of this one. Looks like he might have to maneuver around that lap car before this one's done. Tom Query and Devin Smith battling hard for second place still. McNitt just moves out of the way, lets Larson Parker go on by. Oh, McNitt pounds that outside wall again. Six to go for Mr. Larson Parker. Devin Smith holding on to second. Tom Query trying hard to get him in third. Five laps to go. This is going to be the battle we're going to want to watch. Tom trying a slightly different entrance to the corners. Three laps to go for Larson Parker, Devin Smith, and Tom Query. Larson Parker, unless he messes up, is going to bring home his second win of the season. Last lap for Larson Parker, putting on a dominating performance here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Finishing in dramatic style. Looks like Mr. Tom Queering forgot about his picture. Alright, we'll give these gentlemen just a minute to jump up in the booth. Alright, finishing third tonight in the number 46 machine, we got Mr. Tom Queering up in the booth.
How's it going, Mick?
Oh, not too bad. Looks like you had your hands full trying everything you could to get around that 95.
Yeah, I needed him to make a little bit of a bigger mistake than he did the entire race. He made a couple little ones, but nothing that I could capitalize on.
Nah, you were all over his back bumper that whole race.
Well, I'm glad somebody was able to actually put on a race. You know, Larson there, he's just continuing on from where he started last season and just driving away.
Yeah, that 18, I'm actually shocked to see him spin out. That was not a move normally indicative of Larson, and he went to the back, and he still managed to get back to the lead in very short time.
Oh, well, yeah. Larson, he needs to find someone who can give him a little bit more of a challenge than I think we can give him. He's a good guy and all, but he's a little above our skill level.
I think someone needed to give him the bumper really hard.
Well, Hunter did say he put some sugar and a little extra spice in that gas tank of that 18, but he didn't have the chance to throw the match.
What happened to Larson or to Hunter at the beginning? He dropped out.
It seemed he had a little bit of a connection issue.
Oh, bummer.
But yeah, no. Other than that, all in all, it was a decent race. I was quite looking forward to this. Wish we had more cars for it, but Devin and I put on as good a show as we could with that 18 driving away into the sunset, and Logan gave me a little bit of a grief there for a few laps, but I think he got to the wall there and kind of slowed himself down.
More than once, I think.
Yeah, he was giving us a running countdown there. I believe the last time he said before he spun, there was about 7 or 8 times he was into the wall in a row.
Well, congratulations on finishing third after taking the week off last week.
Yeah, I wish I could have been here last week to try to give these boys a bit of a run in the championship standings, but Dean and I were in Saskatoon watching the NASCAR Canada Series race.
That looked like it was a good time. Dean showed me some pictures.
Absolutely. It was a bit of a boring race in the middle. They all got strung out, but there's just a little bit of fireworks at the end to make up for it.
Nice. All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on finishing third. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
Well, you know what? This season, I don't really have any names on the car. I went back to carrying my good old Pill Bunny, but you know what? I got to give you a shout out for broadcasting these races. When cars get strung out like they do, there's not a lot to talk about, and you do a bang-up job on it.
Well, thank you very much, sir. I try.
As well as Dean yourself for putting on these leagues. You know, without guys like you guys out there, we wouldn't have anywhere to go have fun like this.
All right. Well, thank you, buddy. And You can join Tom here in just a little bit on the Strange Brew broadcasting channel, or sorry, the Extreme Forces broadcasting channel for the Dirt Street Stock series. So that'll be exciting to watch, and hopefully I'll have a better run than I did last week.
I sure hope so.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, bringing home that number 18 machine in first place once again, Larson Parker. No stranger to victory lane, that's for sure.
No, it's good to see you up here again, Mick.
I appreciate it, buddy. You had a little bit of an incident just before halfway point. You kind of lost it coming out of 4. Not a mistake we commonly see.
Yeah, that one surprised me. In practice, I was kind of struggling with the exit of corner 1 and 2, so I was kind of making better, like getting better at that corner, and then next thing I know, I'm going around coming off 4, and I didn't anticipate for that one because all the event I felt pretty good there, but just takes one mistake at this little track and then these little cars to go around like that.
Yes, sir, it does. You recovered pretty quickly, though. It only took you, I think, 4 laps to get back up to the lead.
Yeah, after that, I kind of knew it was more go time then, so I knew I had to get back up there before I got stuck battling for too long, and hopefully didn't cost me, and luckily I made it out of that situation pretty good.
Well, Dean says you're welcome for the motor.
Yeah, I thought it was going to hurt me at first.
All right, buddy. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight before I cut you loose?
Once again, Justin Brooks Designs for making sure all my cars look good on track, and then RKM Setup Shop for helping me stay fast week in and week out and just working with me nonstop. And you for putting on the broadcast, and just everybody else who shows up consistently to race these. I know the field's kind of dying down, but I'm glad to see some of the good guys out here racing still.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you back next week.
Yep, I'll see you.
Have fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here tonight at All the Dirt FALCONGRAFIX Legends Series. We'll be back next week, and we'll see you all then.